Hey, I'm Brandon, and today we are checking out the Street Steel Eastwood 2 deerskin gloves, coming in at 60 buckaroos. Now, these are a full deerskin leather main construction. Not a whole lot going on when it comes to the overall features, but deerskin is pretty popular. It's very supple. It feels very, very comfortable, and there's no doubt about that. These certainly feel incredibly comfortable, offering excellent tactile feel, but they're still not sacrificing, the abrasion resistance that you want to have. Really good shear strength and just overall abrasion strength with these particular gloves. Let's talk about the overall fit. Now, I measure just over 8.75 inches around the full circumference of my hand. I typically wear a size large. Now, I will note I'm right in between the sizes when you reference the sizing chart, and I found that medium fits me best in these particular gloves. That is pretty much par for the course when it comes to Street Steel. Most of their gloves fit a little bit generous for me in particular. So I would say if you're right in between two sizes, go with the smaller option, and I think you're going to be happy with that. Let's start right here at the wrist. Very straightforward. Simple Velcro closure right there, a little Street Steel embossed logo there. Not a whole lot to discuss with that. A little bit of a stretch right there, just pulling everything together, but allowing it to expand as you work your way inside. And then you've got some slight accordion there, just giving it a little bit of stretch. Not a whole lot, but you can see that extra bit of expansion there. And just again, deerskin main construction, very low profile, very lightweight, just geared for riders out there that are looking for a bit more style than the overall protection aspect. A little bit more style and comfort, I should say. And then you've got some accordion right there at the tops of the fingers just to help with manipulating your controls. This deerskin is so soft and so supple, I don't even think you really need that, but you certainly have it if you do. Swing it over to the inside of the palm. This is something that's a bit more rare when it comes to deerskin gloves. We do have touch tech capability on the index finger as well as the thumb. I don't often see that these days with deerskin, so it is nice that we have that added benefit there as well. Slight perforation right here. You got slight perforation on the fourchettes on the insides of the fingers there, so it will help a little bit with some breathability. And then very straightforward, a little bit more reinforcement right there at the crook in between the index finger and the thumb. This is kind of a high wear area right in between here as you're grabbing your control, so they've got a little bit more reinforcement in that area. You can see that extra patch lined around there. I'd love to see a little bit of reinforcement in this particular area. It's something I always say with all of my gloves, but it's not really the style. These are definitely more of a style piece versus something that's providing you with exuberant amounts of protection. It's super low profile, it's incredibly comfortable, but I do like that we do get the touch tech capability with this deerskin main construction. That is a bit more on the rare side of the spectrum. But of course, if you're looking for more details, click that info button. That'll take you over to the product page where you can take a closer look at these in detail. And as always, if you have any additional questions about these gloves or some alternative options you might be comparing it to, please don't hesitate to reach out to our customer service team. They're all riders, more than happy to help you out and get you pointed in the right direction. And as you can see here, we have an alternative color option as well. Thanks for hanging out for a bit and taking a closer look at the Street Steel Eastwood 2 gloves. I'm Brandon. Keep it pinned.